Well, howdy, howdy, people.
Hello, everyone. Which no, there ain't nobody in here yet because I ain't
Hello,
got my note.
nobody.
Yeah, nobody's home.
Ding dong.
Nobody's home.
Oh, somebody will probably drop by here in a moment.
Yeah, but the notification still ain't come up yet.
Mm,
That's the reason ain't nobody in
somebody's in
here.
there.
Is there?
Yeah. Hello.
I still ain't got no notification. Oh, there it is. It didn't come up on my phone this
How is
time.
everybody tonight?
Yep. Dennis Hoffman, hello.
Howdy.
You the first one in here tonight.
Yes.
We was beginning to think we was going to be talking to ourselves. We need. Is
I
it
had to start darkening out here in a minute. It
all
looks
right?
hot.
Okay, all right, good enough.
I didn't even think
How
about
are
putting
you,
the.
Mr. Dennis? You been having a good day? I like the picture of your car. I was trying to figure out what kind it was.
I think he done gone.
Might be. I don't know. He ain't said nothing else.
One went down to two people.
Well, that ain't good. He said, "Yep, been busy."
Yep. We have too.
Yep, today we have, and well, he's been more busier than me. There we come.
Yep.
So now we'll get some in here. Ah, that's what I thought. It's the 2008 Dodge Charger Daytona.
I hear you.
He used to go by Dodge Boy on the CB all the time, and Dodges is all he'll ever buy.
Well, I bought a
Well,
couple of the other ones, but
yeah. Hello, Miss Sue. How are you? We still ain't got no babies. But she's level across the back. Her sides has come up to her backbone, so I think the babies are in position
well,
now.
hello, Paula.
Hey, Miss Paula, did you have a good Mother's Day?
She said, "What's going on?"
We still ain't got no babies.
Yeah, I'm about ready to start choking her.
Sue said I was just fixing to ask. Yeah, she can't even hardly walk. And I mean, yesterday she was actually doing some pushing, and Debbie said they'll do that a lot of times to move the babies up in position. And I'm telling you, yesterday on her back it come down, and then her sides come out, but today hits straight on her, across from her backbone. Her sides don't dip in any at all.
Well, that's all right, Paula. Everybody needs to sneak off and hide once in a while.
Exactly, and it's Mother's Day. You need to spend
Yeah,
time with kids and your hubby.
that's
That's
right.
supposed to be your day to spend it the way you want
Hmm.
to. I got to see Mama yesterday for the first time in over a month, so I was tickled. Got to spend about 3 hours with her. Dennis said was a Mustang person for a long time, but I'm getting older, so the Charger has the horsepower and comfort. Yellow House says hello.
Well, howdy, buddy.
You are so natural in front of that camera, Yellow House. I'm telling
No
you,
doubt.
you act like you've done this for years. I mean, just so comfortable with it. You'll do good. I think we've seen all your videos. I don't know if you've done any today or not, but I think we've seen them.
Yeah, the rest of him's on here. Yellow House, that's my cousin. He started a YouTube channel Sunday.
I think.
I think, no,
No,
Saturday.
Saturday.
He put one out Saturday night and then some Sunday. So he's new at all this, but I tell you what, I think he's going to be a natural at it the way he is on the camera. So if any of you don't mind, step over and check him out. Get him a kicker in the rear end and get him started.
Well, he's gonna be doing a lot of remodeling on their
Yeah,
house, so it may be something you really want to
yeah,
watch.
they got an older house that they're gonna be doing some remodeling and stuff on it.
Santa says hello, all, and she's in the house. And Stephen Carlson is in the house.
Howdy.
And yeah, they're all okay. It's just she's still not had her babies yet. Uh, if she don't go tonight or tomorrow, I'll be really surprised because I was telling them a minute ago her back's straight across. Her sides don't come down and then go out. It's actually completely straight across. She's doing pushing yesterday, but Debbie said that they'd do that to get
Yeah,
babies in position.
yeah,
So
where she was acting so much like it yesterday after they got out of the fence and went and got back in the barn by herself. Today I decided, well, I'll just leave them in the barn because she ain't acting good this morning.
thank you, Dennis.
And then we go out this evening to go do the feeding and everything. And guess where they're at? They're in the pasture on
Yeah,
their own.
Glenn was coming up the Pigpen Road and he stopped there where I was at. And I said, when did you put the goats out in the pasture? He said, I didn't. Why? I said, well, they out there. There's all out there eating. I said, the only ones I can't see is the babies.
I went out there and looked. They was out there too. And then I got the feeding stuff, went around there on the try to figure out where they got out of the barn at. And when I went by the pasture and pulled in toward the barn, by the time I got out of the Arctic cat, they was passing me. They done come back out of the fence and come back to the barn for their feed.
We're giving up on Sheba having her babies. We've been out there ever since what? Thursday? Either Thursday or Friday, we started
I
going
don't know.
out there like 4 or 5 times because she actually was acting like and looked like she was going to have them.
But
And
actually, her due date is somewhere between about the 16th to the 18th. So, I mean, she ain't really got to
she's
her
not
due
past
date
due,
yet.
but she can't hardly walk. I mean, she
She
just mopes.
she looks pitiful.
She's the one that Glenn called triple wide. And I'm telling you,
That was
she
2 months
is,
ago.
yeah, and she's so huge. I mean, she's huge, huge. And I didn't think she could get much bigger, but she has.
Mm-hmm. Her back, her sides is coming up higher than her backbone now.
Yep, so I don't think it's going to be long, but we've even hung a heat lamp out there for past 3 or 4 nights. Every which night it was, we
Well,
started
I
checking
went and
on her
got it
all the
and hooked
all
it up
off and
or got
on.
it ready to turn on. I ain't turned it on yet, but
Yep, but it's ready to go.
yeah.
Let's see. Paula says, or Sue says, I spent my Mother's Day weekend working. Freddie remodeled my grooming shop, so we were busy, but it was so worth it. I bet you do like that a lot better.
Yeah.
Paula says, I isolate mostly. I don't have my parents anymore, so it makes it a difficult day. Mama spent a month in the hospital near death in May 1 year ago, and Dad died in May. It's not a good month. I bet it's not. I know
I understand, Paula.
I read that on Facebook, and
My mom was in the hospital in the month of May. Well, she got down, what was it? And started getting down at Thanksgiving or right before Thanksgiving and was in and out of the hospital till what day was it in June? The 17th?
I think, yeah, 'cause it was just
Uh,
I don't
I
remember the
can't
exact day,
remember.
but I know it was sometime in June.
Yeah, she passed away in June. I can't remember what day.
'Cause she didn't like, how much was it before her next, I know her birthday was July the 22nd.
Yeah, she didn't like just a little over a month making it to her next birthday. So I know how you feel. Mine passed in 2007. So it is a hard day to go through without them.
It really is. I mean, seriously, my mama's, her health's not good, and mama's always been my best friend. I mean, she's just my best friend and a mama, and I just ain't looking forward to it because I know how hard it was when his mom passed away, and that's just something that is just hard. It's
Yep.
very hard, and it's something you don't never get over. Never.
I just know what she'd always would have told me is, just hold your head up and keep it going.
Yep, she sure would have. Miss Desiree's in the
Well,
house. Says
howdy,
hi, April and Glenn. And Dennis says, I bet he's glad to have his hair growing back.
your buddy.
And Paula says Sheba's big for sure. She is. She's huge, and she's actually bigger now than the last time we showed y'all. And I wouldn't have believed she could have got any bigger.
Yeah, I shot some video of them yesterday, but I hadn't got around to getting none of it edited yet.
Yep. Tis me 1956 is in the house.
Well, howdy.
Says, good morning, Giggle Gang. Bit cold here tonight and frost forecast. It wouldn't do the plants any good. Don't know what the weather is up to.
Don't nobody.
No, we've had some glorious weather recently. Yeah, it's cold here today too, still. Whenever
Yeah,
we
we
went out
barely
to,
made it to 60 today.
and never I went out to feed, I put my coat on. My big coat, not just a jacket, a big coat.
And Sunday morning, I think it was 29 or 30 degrees.
Yep.
I don't know. I know I told her earlier today that this year we got spring about 3 months early, and then when spring finally gets here, it goes backwards about 2 months. Now we're back into wintertime.
Yep. Santa says tonight should be the last night in the low 30s, so I'm hoping to get in the garden. Poor baby took her on a car ride that helps to get the contractions going. LOL. It worked for my sister. Only thing is, we'd have to take all 9 of them because if you separate them, they go crazy.
That ain't no joke.
And I'd hate to stress her out. Paula says, Mama got better and even released off hospice later the same year. I got 2 more years with her after that, but the next trip to the hospital was the last. The one thing you can hold your head up about Paula, she knows you loved her.
Yep.
And you done good by her. Yellow House says, still got mine, thank God. He said, I miss Daddy.
I know you do, buddy. I still got my dad. It's by a miracle.
Yeah, big miracle. Dennis says, Ohio, cold, cold.
Yeah, I've been up there in Ohio a few times and it was pretty cold.
Maria's in the house. Hello,
Howdy.
Maria, and welcome. Dennis says, or Santa says, I miss both of my parents. I think that's, I just ain't looking forward to none of that.
No, it's been bad enough on me for the last 13 years with just one. So.
Yep.
And I don't know what I'm going to do when that goes.
Mark Robb is in the house. Hello. And Mark, you are a good painter. I like your paintings, buddy. Yep. Paula says, I lived with her the last 5 or 6 years of her life and took care of her. We became life partners. I'm still adjusting to life without her. It'll get a little easier after some time, but it's something that you don't never ever completely get over. I mean, it's been how many years did you say?
13.
And still to walk in that house over there, it just breaks your heart because it's just not the same. Arthena says, hello. Oh, heat wave coming. Got up to the 40s.
Oh, Lordy.
And Lynn's in the house.
Well, howdy.
And we've got, I don't want to butcher your name, Hoang. But welcome. I hope I didn't butcher it too bad, but so glad to have you in here.
Yes. Anybody and everybody's welcome here.
Joni's in the house. Says, hello, April and Glenn.
Howdy.
And how was your Mother's Day? I hope it was good. But I know the funniest thing since some of y'all got in here was the goats today. How long has it been since we told that? Well, I know we got a few in here, but the goats letting herself out and going to the pasture through the electric fence. That was
actually,
the
they put
funniest
themselves
thing.
up yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
And then they got out today and got in the pasture by themselves today.
I told Glenn, I said, well, it's a good thing that they can do that on their own. They just go to the barn when they're ready to go to the barn and go to the pasture when they're ready to go to the pasture.
That ain't a good thing, though.
It's not, because they actually got to cross, it's a long driveway that goes, in between the fence and the barn over there. So they don't need to be doing that.
Well, it ain't too far from there on up to the highway. The driveway don't bother me too bad, but the highway, that worries me.
Yep, it does me too. And yeah, to all y'all people in here who's lost mamas and daddies, God bless your heart, because I know that's hard. But it got up to like 60 something here today.
60.
60. Never did get over 60. Sorry. And it was still cold. Whenever we went out to feed, I put my coat on, but that's a lot better than 40, so I'll take that.
Yeah. I'm ready for some 75 and 80-degree days.
And Lynn, I think all of us drives our mamas crazy every once in a while, but they drive us a little crazy every once in a while too. So I guess it's
Don't
a good
complain about
trade-off.
that. You'll miss it one of these days.
Exactly. Exactly. Joni says,
We'll spit it out.
well, Yellow House said how, April and Glenn. So I don't know what they're asking how. That's the reason I was waiting. Explain a little bit more, Yellow House. I don't know what you're asking.
Well,
how.
hello, cousin Lois.
Hello, Miss Lois. How are you? Yeah.
Hey, Lois, say hey to Yellow House. I think you know him or them.
And it's okay, Yellow House. It's all right. I knew you meant me. Lois said, doing good. Janie's in the house. Ta-da! I made it earlier.
I hear you.
Lois says, hello, Tony. So she knew.
She knew. I can't believe that. He must done sent her a request.
Uh-huh. Yellow House says, I was just asking how y'all doing. Well, we've been pretty good. My stomach's been messed up again today, and I've not been feeling too good. And I went and finally give over and took me a stomach pill, and the burning and stuff has stopped, but I'm still not feeling the greatest. So I apologize, guys.
I tried to get her a box of chocolate and
yeah,
clean out, and she'd feel better, but she won't listen to me.
Yeah.
You feel better afterwards.
I'd be sicker than I am now.
Yeah,
They
but
make
that
sick.
later you'll get feeling better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lois, I hope you had a wonderful Mother's Day, and I know it was hard on you too. And I thought about Miss
Yep.
Ruth all day yesterday myself. So I love you, girl. Lynn says I ain't complaining, just telling Paula it drives my mama crazy sometimes. Well, like I said, we all do that every once in a while.
Tony said, Chris said to you to eat yogurt.
Alrighty, I can do that. Do y'all know what it is if you've got stomach ulcers or anything, what the symptoms are? Any of y'all? I mean, I can look it up. I just thought maybe somebody might have them in here. Paula said mine was 2. It'll be 4 years in August for me. It is so hard. Ah, Real Life with Michelle is in here. Oh, and Rob. I'll leave the and Rob off. I'm sorry. I got to get used to that. And it's okay. You was talking to your daughter, so that's wonderful.
Yes.
Castle Hives is in the house.
Well, howdy, buddy.
Lois said, yes, yeah, I did. I FaceTime with Adam for 3 hours. Well, how is he doing? Is he still like in Seattle? Aretha says, keep your heart and eyes open, Yellow House. You will feel her with you every day.
Yeah, if there's any ovens in here that ain't checked out Castle Highs, there, check him out. He's getting ready to get 500 subscribers, and he's doing a giveaway, and he's gonna give me a box of honey whenever we get him to 500.
He says 39. He says 39 more for honey, April. And Paula, I thought that was what it was, but it's burning on both sides, on just right at the top of my ribs, and then it's shooting
Get you
across,
some
and
more
it's just
Frank's hot
making
sauce.
me sick. You know how long it's been since I eat Frank's?
No, there for
Oh,
a while it was every day. So
uh-huh.
what'd you do? Run out again?
No, no, I ain't drunk that whole big bottle yet. I ain't stuck a or a nipple
Yeah,
on it yet.
pacifier.
Yeah. Christine says, "Hey y'all, now I can talk too."
Yeah,
It's fun doing this, and a lot of people
yeah.
wouldn't think it would be that interesting, but I know I enjoyed it before we started going live, doing it with Jared and Jason's and some other ones, and I just absolutely love it.
Yep. I mean,
And
it,
Rob,
it it does. I mean, I know when we first started this, I was scared to die. I hated a camera. I still don't like a camera, but this is different. I mean, I don't know what it is, but to me, it just,
thank you, Paula. I'll keep that in mind. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, I just said this is just different to me. I mean, it's a whole lot easier than just doing the camera.
It is. Lois said, yes, they're looking to buy a house. Well, that's awesome.
Mm.
Anthony's in the
Well,
house.
howdy, buddy.
Hey, how are y'all doing? And Michelle says Rob's in the shower. Go flush the toilet. Anthony
She
says,
better
hey,
not. He might not have got over the burnt bananas yet.
exactly. He might throw one at her.
uh,
Anthony says, hey, how you do?
doing good, and you?
That's the best thing to do, Lynn. Give them as many hugs as you can because it don't last forever. Yellow
Bur-
House Castle Hives.
Get untied there.
Yellow House subscribed to Castle Hives too, so he's
I
not
hear
but
you.
what 35
Now,
away.
Pedro, if you win that honey, you gotta share it.
No doubt.
Murray Ranch, hello, and no, not
Noah.
yet.
Noah's in the house too. Mama Times Two's in the house.
Well, howdy, howdy.
And Mary Ranch, we haven't said hey to her
I
yet.
just did, and told her
Yep.
there's no babies yet. I'm about to give up on her. I think she's decided to keep them. She
uh,
don't want to share.
no doubt.
I knew I shouldn't let her been going out there hanging out with my goats.
Yep. And Janie Lois is needing one in Seattle for her son. He moved to Seattle. You haven't missed a whole lot other than the goats letting themselves out and going to the pasture, going through the electric fence to get into the pasture because
Well,
we're
yesterday
trying
they
to do
actually
them.
went through the fence and went to the barn after they stayed out there a while. And then today they got out of the barn lot and went back to the pasture by themselves.
Yep, we was trying to do them every other day. I mean, we've got minerals and stuff like that for them, but
Well, the
whenever
main
it
reason
turns
just on account of that one being so
pregnant,
close and everything and looks so pitiful, I just ain't been wanting to make her walk that much.
yep, and whenever
Well, howdy, little bit.
you made me
Sorry.
Oh, I know now. We was trying to do them just every other day too, because whenever you first start putting anything on grass like that, it can cause them to have diarrhea really bad. So that's the reason we didn't put them out there today, because we done it yesterday and we was just gonna let them have a hay, but they decided they wanted some more grass, so
Mm-hmm.
they got out on their own.
Every time I got around there to see where they got out of the barn at, they come back through the pasture and come back to the barn.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Paula says, chances are it's just a buildup of acid from food. Tums milk, soda water, Alka-Seltzer, etc. will fix it. Well, they've actually got me prescribed a stomach pill, and whenever we had cow's milk, I didn't have to take it because I wasn't bothered with heartburn. So I went ahead and took one of them, and it's calmed it down some, but I mean, it ain't as bad as it has been today, but it's still hurting pretty bad. Da, da.
And yeah, Castle Hives, that's another thing I've been wanting to try to get started here. So if I ever get the nerves up, I'm allergic to bees, but if I ever get the nerves up to try it. I may have to get some information from you.
Well, Castle Hives, I've got some pickled jalapenos. Will that work?
Was he wanting some jalapenos?
No, he said it colorizes, so I need a good jalapeno.
Oh.
Didn't you then tell Mary Ranch we hadn't had no goats?
I did.
Okay.
You just down to there now?
I don't know where I'm at.
Well, you need to go the other way.
I'm going down. What way do you want me to go?
Well, you was below that a while ago.
There we go.
Get mad.
I ain't mad. I'm down at the bottom. He's talking to Yellow House, so Lois is talking to somebody else. Johnny says, April, I take aloe vera liquid every day for acid reflux. I found it on Amazon. I've actually got some aloe vera left, and I hadn't thought about drinking any of it, but it would help soothe it a lot. I'll get me some of that. Another one, 2 more picked up Castle Hives. You can't be too far away. Let's see, I think that should make it 33 now, maybe.
I don't know, but that's sounding like honey's getting closer all the time.
Exactly.
25.
25. Michelle says if you have heartburn, put a few blocks under the head of your bed and raise it up a little. We've got one of those adjustable beds, and I actually pretty much sleep with mine up every night because I've got sleep apnea sometimes, and it helps a bunch. And
need to catch Noah's there.
Glenn, I'm videoing the abuse, LOL.
Thank you. If anything happens to me, you might have to.
Carla's in the house. Carla said, hey.
Howdy.
I do like marshmallows and peanut butter. So I'll have to give them a try. Mary Ranch says the peanut butter marshmallow, that helps too. I just know I'm going to have to do something because yesterday it was fine. It's been like it's been hit and miss every other day. And they tell me that if you take stomach pills all the time, that your stomach gets to where it don't absorb vitamins and nutrients and stuff out of your food like it ought to. So I've been trying not to take them, and I know the cow milk, I didn't need to take any whenever I was drinking cow milk. I'd drink me a glass in the morning and I'd be good. And it actually hadn't bothered me up until, I don't know, probably 3-4 months ago.
Paula, you have a good night there, girl. Thank you for stopping by.
And Life with Rob says, howdy. Did you get out of the shower?
How are you doing? Have you got the bananas buried yet?
They probably put them in the ground.
I don't know if around here, if anything like that happens, I'd have to take it and bury it because I'd be afraid she'd try to decide to use it.
If you have an ulcer, do not drink milk. Okay, well, I'm glad you told me. Tony wants to be a mod. Borrow Boy Woods, hello and welcome. But I know I don't know what it is. I figure I'm probably gonna have to just wind up going to the doctor. But I'm gonna try the aloe vera stuff, anything to help, because I really wasn't wanting to go to the doctor after all this mess was over. But I'm telling you, I can't take much more of this. This really hurts bad. And Paula said, "You're welcome, Glenn, and thanks."
All right, thank you, Paula. It's always a pleasure to have you in here, girl.
It is, dear, and I hope your ankle's doing a lot better,
yeah,
Paula.
I forgot about that.
And God bless you, honey. Life with Rob says, LOL, nice and clean, and yes, the bananas are buried. Not even the raccoons will eat them. That has to be bad if raccoons won't eat them. Noah says, those bananas would be good for parking meters, Glenn.
Did you say hey to Borrow Boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Borrow Boy Woods, yeah.
Okay, I didn't remember. I just seen the name up there.
And thank you, Yellow House. I need
Yes.
them. And Michelle needs our prayers too.
Yeah. Everybody needs them.
Exactly, everybody does.
A lot of people might not admit up to it, but we all need it.
He said thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh Lord, that's something I ain't done in a long time. Castle Hive said that he used to take his kids to the skating rink all the time. We used to skate, or I'd have a few times, but that was something I never did get the hang of because I was so tall I had a lot farther to fall to the floor, which I did quite often. Bake a leg and let's dig it. Homestead's in the house.
Howdy. Hey, you been doing, buddy?
And little bit, I hope you're doing better with your situation and your kidney stones.
Yep.
And I told Rusty yesterday that I knew that we were kin. 'Cause that's where we had our cookout with for Mama's Mother's Day thing was at Rusty's yesterday. Castle Hive says, "Oh well, my grandma used to help in Firehaven all the time." Oh, they're still talking about it's been years though. They're talking amongst one another tonight like crazy, y'all. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, they got tired waiting on the answer.
I'm at the bottom. Don't be mean to me tonight.
Oh, I can't help it, April.
I know you can't, but you're gonna have to a little. I don't feel good. Baker Leg says, I'm good. Thank you for asking, and y'all God bless. And that's the best thing you can
Yeah.
send anybody's God's blessings.
Yep.
Castle Hive says, LOL, April Michelle lives like 20 minutes from me. Such a small world. That is a small world.
Did
It,
you smell the bananas that day?
That's just too mean. He might have been the one that called the fire
It might
department.
have been.
Said he seen black smoke rolling. Oh me. Sandy says, "Oh, they're still talking to one another." Janie says, "I think I just found Castle Hive. Sorry, might have sent a friend's request."
Well, that's one thing you need to do in here. There's a bunch of good people coming in here, so
Exactly. There's a lot of good channels in here.
yes. So if you know, y'all more than welcome to check the other channels out and make new friends and family.
Castle Hive says Glenn wants honey.
Glenn wants honey.
He really does. He
Glenn
loves
loves
honey.
honey.
He loves the honeycomb too.
Oh God, yeah. And that's something you can't hardly find anymore is anybody puts any of the honeycomb in
Michelle says, I don't think so. This talking about seeing the smoke.
it.
I think. We want us to have too. If you'll go on YouTube and research it, Yellow House, they'll tell you how to build the boxes that whenever they're looking for a home, they'll set up swarm in them. And that's what we're thinking about doing.
Yeah, trying to capture some of the wild bees. They say that they got a better immune system than the
Yep.
ones you buy. Which I can understand that boxing them things up and shipping them everywhere. It's got to be a lot of stress on them.
Mary Ranch, I love you. She said, Lord, place your hands over all who is in this live chat with what they need to be healthy and from inside and out in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Thank you. Amen.
Castle House is my world, though. Ha ha. It
It
really and truly is
is.
whenever you think about it. And people who live, I mean, you said y'all didn't live but 20 minutes apart. And I think they said they'd been there for like 2 years, real life with Michelle. And in 2 years, 20 minutes apart, and you ain't never met neither one of them. That's just something. Yellow Houses, I just gave a couple of top boxes away.
Oh heck.
Well,
Well, actually, I've been doing some research on it, and I think I might go to that If I do it, I'm thinking very seriously about using the other type of hive. The what is it? Horizontal
Yeah,
hives. I think them would be a little easier to work with.
yeah, horizontal. Yellow House says got blue lights here.
Huh? What kind of trouble you in now?
Yeah, what you done and gone? What you done gone and done?
Thought you got old enough to not be doing that stuff.
No doubt. I hope I ain't bringing you I love me jacket.
He might need that now.
No doubt. But yeah, Castle Hives, how many are you away from 50 now?
500.
I meant 500. I'm sorry.
He said 50 was a long time ago.
Oh, he said got blue lights across the street, not here. Well,
Oh,
that's a good thing. Maybe they ain't bringing you I love me jacket
well, I
tonight.
might just got the wrong address.
Oh my gosh. Real Life with Michelle said that she drove a school bus through his town for a couple of years.
I hear you.
Castle Hive says top bar. Glenn, look up Pine City apiary.
Now, I don't really like the top bar. Um, the one I'm talking about is they call them horizontal. There's the top bar or the horizontal, which you use the frames just like you do in the ones that you got, but they're all laid out
Oh,
sideways instead of stacking the boxes on top of one another.
oh man, Bake a Leg. Yes, we'll pray for you.
I don't know.
Um, he said he's 24 away, but she said, can y'all pray for me? Where I am living for 12 years, they are not renewing my lease and want me to move by May 31st during a pandemic, and nothing is open here in Pennsylvania to find another place.
I believe I'd just go ahead and call the courthouse
And I'd tell
and
them,
tell them, say, unless y'all got a place I can go, y'all gonna have to tell them they gonna have to leave me here because I ain't getting out here going trying to find a place. You know,
that is so awful, but
I mean, if
yes,
you got your rent and everything paid up, I don't think the law will be on their side. I really don't.
we will be praying for you
Yes, we
big
will.
time. But I would call the courthouse and talk to the magistrate or something and see if
Yep.
there's anything you can do. Because with this going on, I don't know that they can make you move out like that.
I don't see how.
I don't neither. I mean, unless everything in Pennsylvania is done completely open back up. But if it ain't open back up, I don't see how they can make you
I
move.
don't neither. And I know a lot of people's bound to be getting, tied on a lot of people where they shut their jobs and stuff down and everything. So I mean, I just don't see how they can turn around and make anybody move out right now.
Exactly. And Noah's being mean. Noah says, having a piece of fresh strawberry pie. It sure is good.
Well, if it's strawberry shortcake, I'd probably be mad, but I ain't much on pies.
I love all sweets. It don't matter. As
Yeah,
long as it's sweet.
that's the reason you'd run after me. That's the
Yeah.
sweetest thing you ever found.
No, I think it's the only piece of turd I ever liked.
uh, Sweetest thing you ever found.
The most
You knew it
delusional
right
thing
out.
I ever found.
You knew it right from the get go.
I did. I knew you was delusional the whole time.
I ain't delusional. You's one delusional.
You know I love you.
Well, you
Oh
love
man,
picking on me.
exactly. You do me
You
so.
love putting me down
I do
in front of
not.
all of our friends out here.
I think that's you. You got it
Uh,
backwards. Yellow House says, Dear Heavenly God, I ask you to touch the situation and help her with open doors and show her where she needs to be. And that's exactly right. Kristen Terra
yep.
just got a 500 subscriber giveaway thing done. Good for
Oh,
them.
really?
Yeah, it just popped up.
Oh, heck.
So awesome for Kristen Terra.
I
And
hadn't been over to check them out lately, so I'm behind.
yep, Miracle Farm 1927 says, Yes, Bake a Leg, you have renter's rights, but praying. Oh my gosh. Was they evicted for non-payment or messing it up, or was it just real life with Michelle said their neighbors was evicted 3 weeks ago? I've paid this whole
Mhm.
time. They just want younger people in here, and this state is not open. Well, I bet you with it not being open, you could probably get something done
Yep.
since you're not behind and
Yep. If
everything.
you ain't behind and stuff, I think the courts will stand on your side.
Now Castle Highs is being mean. I just had a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Ha ha. Yellow House says I had a date bar. Y'all gonna make me go make me something sweet. Yellow House says April's always been crazy. Sure have, and he has too. Murray Ranch says, "Oh Glenn, that's what made for dessert with strawberry shortcake with whipped cream on top."
Oh, you messed it up. Leave the whipped cream off. I ain't much on whipped cream.
Him or my sister, neither one likes whipped cream, and I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. Michelle says, "You guys are in stereo at our house, and Rob is in the other room listening to you. It sounds pretty cool." Well, thank you.
Yes.
You want me to sing you a song?
No, don't do that to them.
Well, if I'm in
I ain't even allowed
stereo.
to sing in the shower, let alone on this.
FFC's in the house. Hello.
Howdy.
Carla says, "Glenn, you are not sweet. You tell him, Carla."
Uh-huh.
Rob says, "Make it a duet, LOL. You don't want to hear
Uh-uh.
that." Yellow House said, "Glenn is awesome. Glenn is awesome. He makes me laugh every day."
I'm glad somebody's like on my side tonight. I feel like I done got ganged up on.
Well, we all think you crazy. We just don't think you sweet.
I'll remember that the next time he said, I don't feel like fixing supper.
Yeah, he did go out and get us something to eat tonight.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that next time I go out early in the mornings and come back with my breakfast.
Yeah.
I'll leave yours
As
off.
long as you bring in that sausage gravy, you can keep it.
Mm. Well, it wasn't bad. It's the best I've had this year.
I think I've made gravy this year,
I
but
don't think
I
so.
think I have.
Not for me, you ain't.
You just forgot.
Oh no, I wouldn't forget gravy.
Yeah, you
Oh, I wouldn't.
would. No, the last time I made gravy was whenever we was milking, because I don't use
Uh-huh.
store-bought milk.
And that was before Thanksgiving.
Bacon Leg will go milk the cow. Bacon Leg says, "I'm not behind on anything. I've been a good tenant for 12 years. I just don't understand that. That's
I
just
don't neither. I
awful."
mean, if you got somebody that's been there, kept the place up for
Oh,
that long, I wouldn't want a younger person in there. I'd want to keep the person that's been taking care of my place.
Rob said that the neighbor was behind like 5 or 6 months and was destroying the house. And Michelle said we had a nice, quiet neighborhood until the house next door decided to rent it out.
Oh, now that's a different story.
Castle House says, "I tell my wife if you want something sweet, I'll just touch it. I'm sweet as pie, LOL."
Ah, I understand that feeling.
No, he don't either.
I do. We can get up of the mornings and she'll start fussing because she had to make the coffee. And then when the mornings I make it, she'll sit there and smack her lips and say, "That's the best coffee I ever had." Don't tell her I just stuck my finger in it.
Yeah. The Mike D experience is in the house. Says, "Howdy from Alabama." FFC says, "Hello and good night. I have to go. Be well, be safe. You have a good one too."
Yes, thank you for stopping by.
Yes, and God bless you.
Yep. Hmm.
I keep
Oh,
hitting the wrong button.
oh,
Yellow House is crazy in a good way. Lynn says Glenn is too sweet.
See? Somebody sees the truth.
Y'all can't tell a fibber when you see one, can you? Oh man, Noah says I would love to have you two as neighbors. You do a lot of laughing.
Oh,
I started to say what you pointing at me for.
I have no idea. I forgot.
Well, watch it. And then I'll find out, and then you won't be laughing no more.
When you told them they didn't know, they couldn't tell when they seen the filber. So I was showing them.
Yeah. And Rob says, we is all a little crazy, LOL. And you said that right.
That ain't
That's
no
the
junk.
only way that you can make it in this world is to be a little crazy. Christine said, that's true. Life with Rob. We all have to be. That ain't no junk. Guys like Glenn and I are difficult to understand. Ha ha. No, honestly, I done told him if he ever quit picking on me, I'd leave because I'd know he was really mad at me or something was really bad wrong.
How do you expect to do that, Michelle?
Rob's coffee's always better than mine. It is better than somebody else makes it.
She said she bet she could get honey before I did.
He's 20 minutes away from her. So I
It
bet
don't
you
matter.
she can get honey before you too.
Not necessarily. He might be nice and send me a jar a week before.
He might. I don't know. Noah says Kim makes a homemade breakfast every morning. Well, I usually make now there's some days we're going out or whatever that he'll pick up breakfast, but most mornings he gets some type of warm breakfast. Bake a Leg says new people bought it here and they want lots more money and I already pay $1,500 a month.
Lord have mercy. I just can't understand rent no more.
Yes, Janice, Billy Joe was in on. I'm sorry.
Yes.
You can tell her in a
No, that's
minute.
all.
But Billy Joe was in on our live last night, so he's in Virginia, Jonesville, Virginia, and he's been there for a while, just trying to get internet and solar, all the necessities set up. But I told him, I said, all you had to do was just text and say I'm here and I'm okay. I said we worried about
Well,
you.
I understand. Getting there and wanting to get things set
Oh
up to where
yeah.
and everything unpacked and all that.
Exactly, but I'm telling you, we was some worried puppies about
Yeah.
Billy Joe. I mean, we was even talking last night about sending the police. We had somebody on the case that was at the Tennessee line that was going to find him for us, and then he
Yeah.
just popped in, and we was really glad. Santa
Oh,
says my neighbors are very quiet. I live across from a cemetery. He used to live behind the cemetery. And I always told him, I said, well, I don't know if I'd like that. He said, why? The neighbors are awful quiet and they don't never bother you. I said,
uh-huh.
And Castle High says, LOL, Michelle probably can get her honey first.
Why, she got bees?
She's 20 minutes away from
It
him.
don't matter.
Oh,
Only
Lord.
thing he's got to do is let me know the day before he's going to subtract honey, and I can be sitting there.
Bye, y'all. Glenn's going to be on here by himself. I got to go to Carla's.
Why? What's Carla done?
Carla's got cube steak, green beans, and potatoes and gravy. Carla,
Be that way. I don't care.
if I hadn't just eat a few minutes ago, I would. I'd come see you. Mama times two said it right. She said anything is always better when someone else makes it, and you're right. I don't know if it's
I
standing
don't
there
know about all
smelling it.
that now. There's been a time or two I've outdone some others. Maybe not many, but
But whenever you're standing there over the stove and you're smelling that food and stuff all the time, I
Ooh,
think it takes away from the experience of that first bite.
you think you done tasted the grease long enough, huh?
Yep, something like that. Carla, that does sound good. Yellow House says Christine brings me breakfast in bed. I got breakfast in bed the other day.
You
It
better
says
watch
she
telling
brings me
people that.
coffee too. Real life with Michelle and Rob says, Robin, I need to go get some. Oh, me, take some pictures with Castle Hives and send them to you. Yes, that sounds
Yeah.
good. I'm sorry, I had a pain. That's the reason I stopped. I didn't mean to stop at that spot either. Janice says, that's good. I know everyone was worried, and we was. I mean, seriously, we honestly had somebody, it was Granny Annie, who was at the Tennessee line,
Mm-hmm.
and she was going to go hunt for Corey to find out Billy Joe made it. Um,
I thought maybe he'd be in tonight, but he's probably still so busy.
or he's probably so dog tired by now.
Yeah.
He done knocked out.
He said his back was killing him with doing all the manual labor up there that he was doing.
Yep, because I told him
That going from sitting around behind the steering wheel to doing manual labor get old.
it's
Or not
hard.
old, but
It's
yeah.
hard when you first start.
Yeah, you'll find out you got other muscles.
Yep. Noah says, if it's potatoes, I don't care who fixes them. LOL. That ain't
I
no
understand
lie.
that, and there ain't been but a couple of people I ever met that couldn't fix a potato.
Joyce said, just got done covering my plants. Ours is still in the house.
Yeah.
We still got to get ours out. It ain't warm enough
Well, we
yet.
took them out and then brought them back in.
Yep. Yellow House says, Christine is a great cook. Hey, that's something she can do on your channel too.
Yeah, a lot of people does cooking stuff.
Like on days that you've not got nothing really to film while she's in there cooking supper, slap the camera in there. I mean, I'm telling you, women love recipes. So if she loves to cook and everything, that'd be something good too.
Yeah, she does that. Tells her she needs a sampler to give opinions. Let me know.
What'd you say? I was reading.
I said if she's doing that and she needs somebody to sample it and let people know how good it is, let me know.
Yeah, no doubt he'll be a guinea pig.
Yeah.
Christine said, good to know. How cold is it supposed to get tonight, Glenn? Tony wants to know.
I think it's her 40s, maybe.
I am too, Michelle. I love cooking videos. I mean, I absolutely love cooking videos. And she said sampler's always needed.
Yeah.
Bake a Leg says, I made a great video on my channel of sausage milk gravy on my page with biscuits. Now that's a good breakfast.
Buddy, they're saying it's supposed to drop back down to 35 again tonight. I thought it was just 40.
Oh, Carla, now you know why my stomach's burning so bad today. Castle Hive says, yeah, no hot peppers, tobacco sauce, or whiskey.
Uh-huh. I'll take you take off. Without me.
I love Chris Ugly Eggs. I ain't seen that one.
I had never heard of that.
Me either. Ugly Eggs. Oh, I bet it's him saying he loves Christina's ugly eggs.
Oh.
He said, did he need to cover his plants?
Well, if it's dropping down to 35, I wouldn't doubt
I
it.
probably would because it don't take but 3 more degrees or so. And
Well, it can frost at about 40 degrees.
yep, that's true.
Or below 40. Somewhere below 40, I think it is.
Arthea says, Glenn, we can see the pain in the woman's face. Go to the ER and get checked out. They will help you. It'll be okay. But
She's
we are
hard
going to be
headed. That
going.
don't do me no good to try to
I
tell
don't
her
really
nothing.
want to go to the hospital or nothing like that with all this stuff going on. But I'm telling you, I'm going to have to do something. Rob says Glenn will change his name to Inspector 12, a taste test expert. He sure would. He went and tasted jail food one time and decided he wasn't going back no more. He said, "I can't do this."
Mm-mm. Yeah, I was having to go down there and work on Saturdays, and I was working third shift.
Sandy's in the house. Hello, Sandy.
I got off of work that morning and went straight down there. Didn't stop and get me nothing to eat, and then they brought that stuff from the prison camp over there, and I went all day without eating. And I told the sheriff down there that I'd be late the next Saturday morning. He said, "You better not be." He said, "You already coming in late anyway where you working third shift." I said, "We give you 30 minutes. Said, you're supposed to be here 30 minutes earlier." I said, "Yeah, but I can't eat y'all's dinner down here." I said, "If you'll let me have enough time to stop and get me something to eat on the way down here," I said, "y'all won't have me back down here no more."
um, Sandy says, "Hi everybody. Sorry I'm late."
Are you never late?
Exactly. Janice says, "I feel for y'all. We are in the 80s down here in South Texas."
Ooh, I'd love to feel some 80s the last few days.
Yep. And the Mike D experience says 41 degrees, high humidity, calm winds equals frost. Well,
Yep,
the wind is,
it's
which
been
it's
blowing pretty
calmed,
good all
it
day.
has, but I think it's calmed down now. I really do think it's calmed down now, but it was blowing bad all day.
But I don't think we got very much humidity. I've seen where people had cut hay, I think Saturday, and they was some of them looked like was getting ready to start raking today. So it looked like it was drying pretty fast. So
And yep.
can't be a whole lot of humidity in there.
April, you just activated my stereo on my phone, LOL. What did I ask it or tell it? That's funny. Yellow House said 80 would be good. I don't like it. Sandy says I'm good. I don't like it whenever it gets real hot. I like it when it's below or 75 or lower, and that's the perfect weather for me.
Well, it used to be for me, but anymore I can handle the 80s and 90s better than I can the 60s. I get where I freeze anymore.
But I hate I activated the stereo. That's just wild. I know sometimes we'll be talking and we'll be asking stuff or talking about something, and start to ask Google, and I'll hit the speaker thing on it, and Glenn will say something, and it just takes me wherever.
Well, the what is it on the computer? Corona?
No,
Corolla? What is it that's on there?
it. I don't remember, but
I don't know, but it keeps popping up every once in a while. Nobody be saying anything.
it may be Google Assistant.
No, it's not Google Assistant. It is, but it's another name.
Okay.
Oh, Lord have mercy on my back.
Yeah, Anthony says Cortana. That's
There
right.
you go. Yeah, it'll just pop up there and have Mike in a circle in the middle of the screen.
Yep. And Yellow House says by making a video. Um,
But what?
Yellow House says by making a video.
Oh, well, buddy, you have a good one.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, and God bless you for being in here.
Yes.
Y'all have a good night. I'm sorry, guys. I just ain't feeling too good. My mind's just not working.
You trying to use something she ain't got?
Exactly. Arthea says they have different sections. We'll sterilize, wear a mask in.
Hey,
I'll try and make it till tomorrow and go to the doctor if it ain't no better tomorrow. Rob says the dog is bugging me to go out and I gotta head to bed. So night owl. Good night, Rob.
good
Thank you
night,
for
buddy.
being in here.
Yeah, yes, always.
And God bless you. And Mama Times 2 says, April, it started to give me a definition of whatever you said. That's just funny. Castle Hives, you done that so good. You made it sound like Night Life with Rob.
Do what?
He said night. Life with Rob, and it just
Oh.
comes out sounding like Not Life with Rob. You better keep an eye on him, Michelle. I think Castle knows something you don't. He really ain't going to bed. Anthony.
Castle Hive leaving.
He said LOL right there. No. How the garden's in the house. Hello.
I know Mary Rancher said not Castle Hive.
Karen Cox is in the house. Hello.
Howdy.
Nice for y'all to join us.
Yes.
Desiree says 30 or 41.
Ah.
I wish I thought we've been on here an hour.
We have, haven't we?
We have, but we got 33 still in here. Reba's in the house too. Let me see where I got to because I went down the page. Anthony says, one day when I'm out there, I can turn that off for you.
All right. It just pops up every once in a while by itself. I don't know how it does it.
And How the Garden says, hey, y'all.
Howdy.
And Karen says, hello from Karen Cox of Gary, Indiana. Thank you, everyone, for praying for me. I was in the hospital for 5 days, and I'm healing very good. Well, that's awesome,
That's
Karen.
great.
I was thinking about you the other night and was wondering if you was better or not. Hiya, How the Garden, says Castle Hives. Michelle says, oh, I guess my husband's going to bed. I don't know. Castle Hive says, not life with Rob. That's just funny.
Yep.
Ruby says, I turned mine off a long time ago. My husband and I would be talking about something and it would pop up what we were talking about. Yep, that's happened too.
Hey, that might be a good thing from time to time. If you getting in a deep discussion about something and one saying it's one way and one doesn't, if the computer popped up and let you know which one's right.
Yeah, that way he'd let you know who had the upper hand in the discussion, I guess.
Yeah, you know which one threw the computer through the window.
Castle House says all the bars are closed, so no nightlife, LOL.
Well, I guess we decided to try to do this along in about the right time, huh?
Exactly. Sandy says, great. Not fun to be in the hospital, and it's not.
No. That's a place that nobody wants to visit.
Exactly. Karen says, I am doing much better. I'm taking antibiotics and they are actually working. Well, that's good. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle's doing better too, Karen. Bake Alex says, my Alexia starts talking at night when I'm in bed. It's scary.
I'd turn that off at night now.
I would too. I couldn't stand that.
Cause my computer, it goes off when I go to bed. I ain't fooling having
I
stuff
couldn't
going on.
stand that. That sent chills down my back, and it ain't even happening to me.
Oh, that wouldn't bother me if his spirit's doing it.
Castle Hive says, ask Alexia if the government is spying on you. I know that one.
If they ain't, they missing a big change.
Well, that's just like, I had never watched any kid videos. Michelle, this is interesting. Michelle sent me a link to watch 2 of her grandkids' videos. And every time I would watch them, nursery rhymes or cartoons for kids or something like that would come up on YouTube. And I watch like animated movies and stuff, but that's as far as it goes. But this was just all kids' channels that started coming up.
Yeah, I told her to tell you I'd trade you a couple of goats for that little girl.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. The little boy was adorable too. I loved
no
it.
doubt.
I love to hear him say describe.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yep,
Now
describe to
I
this
need to get
channel.
him down here to help get my channel to growing.
Exactly. He needs to do our intro to our videos.
Uh-huh.
Ruby says, yeah, but it would be talking about politics back before Trump. That's been going on for a long
A
time.
long
The
time.
government's got to have its nose in everything. Because even if you're talking on your phone, there's certain key words. If you say on your phone, just talking to your mama, your sister, anybody, and joking, there's certain key words that if the computer picks up on it, they record that conversation
Well,
and flag it.
you know, they had to be recording it beforehand for it to grab it and pick it up. So, you know,
Yep.
they might say that it's part of it. Carolina Von Homestead,
Yeah,
hello.
we ain't seen you in a few days either.
Yeah.
I hope you're good. Castle House says my Lexi is crazy. I'll have it fart when my wife is in the room. LOL. Do you do that when you got guests so they think she did it? She said that is because those are on YouTube Kids. That I figured that, but it was just odd how it just, I don't know. I guess where I hadn't ever pulled none up, and then boom, it starts pulling them up.
Well, hello, micro farmer.
How are you? Mary Ranch says, okay, Glenn, I'm glad you asked. When are we going to post which cartoon logo? I'm telling you, he forgot, and I have done reminded him twice.
Remind me when we get off of this live stream to show you how or show you what it is
Murray
because I don't know
Ranch,
how to do it yet.
send him a message in my messenger and I'll give it to him.
That ain't gonna help me. I can't read this stuff.
Oh, I can read it to you, but that way, if I forget, it'll still be there. Because I'm telling y'all, when I don't feel good or I'm hurting, I don't got mine for nothing. I'll be
Her
honest
mind's
with
about
you.
like mine.
I can't do but one thing at a time, and that ain't good. I can't even do it good. It's less than half right. Just put out my campfire, LOL. Micro farmer said. Lucky dog.
Yeah. It's
I
still a little
wish
too chilly to be sitting around the fire outside.
I wouldn't care. I'd still sit outside around the fire.
Oh, it's been too windy too, though.
Desiree says 31 of 49. Come on, people, hit the
Yeah.
like bucket.
Oh, yeah. The doorman ain't been in here tonight.
No, and when I thought about him not being in here, I looked and we'd done, it was almost 15 minutes till an hour, so I didn't even. I know he's not getting no notifications, but y'all, he's not been feeling good either, so we need to remember to pray for him. Noah says, I posted a YouTube link on my Facebook page today that everyone needs to watch. We got you, buddy. Baker Leglet Stevie at home said, yes, I need help. Hello, Noah. Hello, Desiree. Hello, my farmer. Noah. Hello, Michelle. We'll send you a message tomorrow. You take care of yourself tonight, April. Well, I'm telling you, since we get off here, I'm going to go lay down. My stomach is burning so bad. It's hurting. It's killing me. Santa says my sister and her husband will sit at a campfire in the dead of winter. I will too.
I used to would, but I don't know what's happened to me the last couple of years. I just can't cut cold no more.
Desiree says 31 of 49. Come on.
Yeah.
Noah says, is it okay to
That
post
says
it
29
here?
to 50.
Yep. And Noah, yes, you go ahead and post it
Yeah.
here. That'll be
Yeah.
fine, dear. Micro Farmer said the girls wanted to see it outside. I feel good to be on your land. It feels good to be on your land and not have to worry about a fire department telling you to put it out. That ain't no junk.
That's for sure.
That's the best part about it.
Yep.
Just we went and had heavy winds or high winds here all day. Well, they wasn't high, but they were
It was
blowing
pretty
real
good, pretty good there a few times.
It was pretty good.
Pretty good. It was flipping around pretty good. It was blowing up dust.
Yep.
It's bringing dust up off the ground. It can take a spark a long way.
Exactly. But if you do want to bring the fire department out there, microfarmer, just put Michelle out there cooking. Dehydrating you some bananas,
Yeah.
and they'll see that smoke for a long ways. Michelle, we love you. It's gonna be a long time before you leave that one down, sweetheart.
Oh,
He said, guess it have to be copy and paste. Noah, I can't tell you how to do that. I don't know how to drop a link. If anybody, well, they don't know what video you're talking about either.
I don't know neither. But I think you do. I think you copy your link and then paste it, I think, but I don't know.
Microfarmer says hiding the baby when she's visiting LOL.
Yep.
Talking about Michelle and the bananas.
Yeah.
Well, folks, I'm going to go check on my friends' videos. Well, Joni, you have a good evening and thank you for being in here and God
Yes.
bless you. He said meant to say bananas instead of babies. I think. Let's see, where was he at? Microfarmer. Yep, hiding the bananas whenever she comes.
Yep.
She says, that's okay. I can handle the banana catastrophe. Well, you sure took it good the day you done it.
Yeah.
You're like me when you get tickled and you can't even hardly talk, and it just seems like it gets worse and worse because you're trying to quit.
Yeah, she can get mad at me and be standing there all frowned up. I'd make her laugh in a minute.
You can make me laugh all the time, ain't no lie. Rob won't let me buy any at the store. He still got that scent fresh in his mind, Michelle.
We're gonna have to find you some banana seeds and send them to you, huh?
Yep, let you grow your own banana tree. Oh, me, that'd be funny. You ought to get you a fake one and set it in the corner of your house in a big old pot with bananas growing off of it and see what it'd do. What?
You ever seen a banana seed?
No, I ain't never looked for one. But I know it's a tree. He's turned.
You know how fruits got seeds in them. You
Yes.
ever seen a seed in a banana?
No.
Okay.
No.
It'll be okay.
Stevie's in the house. He says
Well, it's
hi.
about time.
Karen says, I'm going to get off and charge my phone. Good night and thank you. Karen, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for being in here with us and God bless you.
Yeah, you have a great night.
And Stevie, if you got anything to say to us, you're going to have to say it in a hurry because we're going to have to get up here.
Yeah, she don't play wimpy tonight.
I can't help it. My stomach is burning bad. I didn't think I was going to be able to do an hour, but I made it through that.
Yep.
Castle Hive says bananas and honey. That sounds good.
It might be.
Michelle says, LOL, I need a banana tree and send me some seeds, April. Since Glenn mentioned it, I'll let him send you the seeds.
Yeah, them things are hard to find.
Yeah, I ain't never seen none, so I don't know what they look like. So I'll have to leave him in charge of that one.
I ain't never seen one either.
Yellow House is back. Well, that was quick. Castle Hive says, Michelle, I have a banana tree. It's 4 foot tall. Well, I'm gonna have to get me one and plant it. I didn't think you could grow them unless you was like way tropic.
Yeah, you can grow them, and just you can't get them to produce unless you
Bakelin,
got a greenhouse or something, you know.
yep, says thank you for having me and good night, everyone.
Well,
And
thank
honey,
you.
yes, thank you. And I would call the um to the
Magistrate's
courthouse,
office.
yeah,
Yeah.
to the courthouse or the magistrate's office or whatever, and just let them know your situation and see if you can't get it
They bound to give you an
extended
extension or something.
since
'Cause
you're closed down and everything because that's just crazy having people out packing and having to move during the time you're supposed to be staying put. So I'd call them and check on it. Maybe
Yep.
they can help you or give you some legal. Magistrate's office be able to give you some legal advice too.
What'd Stevie say there? Did you find?
Hey, did you find that Beanie.
What beanie?
I don't know.
I don't know, Stevie.
I remember them talking about a beanie, but I don't remember what.
I don't know. I don't remember it.
I don't know.
Stevie said drink you some goat milk. Don't tell her that. Them darn babies out there would starve to death.
No doubt, because
She
as
keep
bad
them
as
all butted away.
I'm telling you, both my sides right at the top of my ribs is burning so bad I can't even stand to breathe. Um, Santa says time to go. Oh, Michelle says no way, I want one. I'd have to have one too, 'cause that would be nice. Santa says time to go cover my flowers so don't freeze tonight. God bless and good night all. You have a good night, Santa. Thank you for being in here and God bless you.
Yes.
He says they have dwarf banana trees that only get 6 foot tall.
Hmm.
Ooh, that would be good. That means you could pick them.
Well, I think you can reach over 6 foot,
Yep, I
so
could,
you
but
can pick
I'm
them.
gonna still let you pick them.
I hear you.
And no, I don't, y'all. I don't have no Pepto. Noah says that video is biblical sermon connecting the Corona to the Bible. Sure explains it very well. Have you ever watched Sid Roth Supernatural? That is a very good show. You need to look it up on YouTube. Sid Roth Supernatural. And you can learn a lot about a lot of stuff. They said that the Bible even predicted the presidential elections. And they tell which side was on the devil's side and which side was on God's side. And believe it or not, they said Trump was a God president.
Tony said you want him to bring you some.
I'm gonna try me some aloe vera. I've got some aloe vera juice, and I figure it'd probably do as good as Pepto. But I do appreciate it, Pedro, Tony. I appreciate it a whole bunch. And she said, "Thank you so much for that. I will, and God bless." Micro Farmer says that sounds like gas. April, watch out, Glenn. Gas mask must be required. LOL.
It takes more than that. That's when you run out of the house and leave for a few days.
Michelle said she tried dropping the link for Noah, but it didn't work. Well, I don't have no idea how to drop anything like
I
that.
don't know. I need to try to learn some more, but I just.
And Noah, honey, you have a good night. God bless you, and you stay safe. And thank you for being in here.
I'll try to look here in a little bit, Noah, and see if I can figure it out.
Micro says, I'm mad a little bit. My Tractor Supply had white turkey for $1 each and in this meat shortage. Why did you not get none? Because that's a good deal.
You ain't a kidding.
Yep, maybe we need to check ours. Yellow House said she may shoot flames. He may have his hair and beard and stuff burnt off instead of shaved off.
I might go spend the night with the goats tonight.
Micro Farmer says, I missed the Billy thing. He was in here last night.
Yep, he showed up last night.
Real Life with Michelle said it's just a copy and paste, Glenn.
What is it we're looking for? See if I can figure it out here.
Real Life, can you tell him what Noah was looking for? Micro Farmer says no, didn't pick up none. That's not good because I'm telling you that's an awesome deal. $1 for turkeys.
Noah, is it on the YouTube?
I think Noah's done went to bed. He said good night on God bless a few minutes ago.
Well, ain't that the one that had the video?
Yeah.
Since he got.
Either Noah or Michelle. Michelle was trying to drop it for him too. I don't know what kind.
Yeah, but I don't know
Michelle
what
says
he.
hold on. Joy says Facebook. Noah says yes. He's still here.
Yeah, but it's on YouTube.
It was on his Facebook page. Michelle says YouTube channel is One Money Liberty. Well, $1 Liberty. Oh, Yellow House got it. Is that it, Tony? The one money sign Liberty? Is that what you just dropped? Yellow House may have it. Mountain Dew not good for your tummy, lady. This is actually green tea. Whenever we go out to feed and stuff, I keep one of these washed so I can put me some cold tea in it and take it outside, and that's what it is. It's just green tea. And Christine says Tony says no, so you got to look for it. One for Liberty is what real life Michelle says. O-N-E.
Oh, you gotta write it out.
Yeah, O-N-E space the number 4 space
Liberty.
Yep.
I can't say. Okay.
And Yellow House has done got it. He said that is it. A biblical sermon explains is what it is. He says that's the right address. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate it. Or Yellow House. I'm sorry. Sometimes I call people by their names, and sometimes it's by their channel name.
I said it's sitting right there, huh?
I can't see it. Yep.
Third one.
Yep, I see it.
Well, I'm gonna need to learn how to do that. I don't know how you do
it. Well, Tony's done got it.
I know, but I still need to figure out how to do it.
You can practice.
I'll have to get Tony over here to show me.
He said it's okay, just call me for dinner. That's what Glenn says. Oh no, don't tell me that. Mary Ranch says OT is not good for you, even green tea, when you have acid problems. Well, see, that's the reason I quit drinking tea to start with. I used to drink tea all the time, just regular Lipton tea that we brewed, and it got to where I could lay down at night and it would boil up in my throat and come in. It would actually be in my mouth at times, but it would boil up in my throat a lot. So I got to where I wouldn't drink no tea at all. And
your cats are knocking.
Yeah, the kitty cats were over knocking on the sliding glass door.
Sound like I jerked the door open.
Let me in, let me in. But whenever Wendy's got the green tea, I went a long time and wouldn't even drink it because I was afraid it'd give me heartburn. And then I started drinking it, and it was fine. But I don't know what this is. This is bad. Noah says, okay, I'm out of here. Love to all. We love you too, Noah. God bless you, and thank you for being in here. And we got to get off here too. We've been on here almost an hour and a half.
Yep.
Lily,
look at there. We even got 52 thumbs up.
All right.
Can you believe that?
Exactly. I mean, we got 53, Desiree says. Hi, guys. Billy Joe is alive and well. Yeah, he was in here last night, Leah.
Ain't that Tony's wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good night to you too, girl, and I was glad to get to meet you the other day. Or the other evening.
Even though we seen you at Walmart.
We did? Sorry.
He don't remember stuff, y'all.
Especially names and stuff, and it's getting worse.
Now, faces he usually does, but it takes a time or two of meeting.
Oh, I do remember it now.
At the pharmacy. We was up there talking to him.
Yep. I remember it now.
All right.
I'm getting old and slow.
His mind's getting very slow.
Very slow.
I was afraid to let him go to Bojangles tonight to get dinner.
I'll wind up somewhere.
Yeah, you'd wind up somewhere, but I might not like it. We love y'all too. But guys, we're going to go ahead and scoot. Thank y'all so much for being in here. And I know I've not been my normal cheerful self, but it hurts. Even just breathing and life hurts even worse. So thank y'all for understanding.
Yeah, I wasn't even planning on going live tonight because I didn't figure she felt like it, and then she started asking me.
I told him, I said, where I took that stomach pill, the burning's down a lot. So if you're going, you better do it now because I don't think it'll last long. So guys, I'm gonna go lay back down, and y'all have a good night, and God bless y'all. And if y'all see a live stream pop up later labeled babies, because we'll try to do a live out there, or he will. I don't know if I'll even be able to go, but if he goes and starts having them, he's talking about doing a live stream. So look
Yep,
for
I'm gonna
it.
try to pop my phone or have my phone in my pocket so I can go live with it.
Yep, and if it says
If
babies,
it's
y'all know
where I
what it's
can, I
about.
mean, she's having a lot of trouble and I can't hold the phone and all that, then I probably won't be
Yep.
unless I turn it on and just try to prop it up summers and holler at
Well, I guess you
it.
could turn the Articat around, let me lay in the back of the bed, hold the camera.
Yeah, might could do that.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, we love y'all. Thank y'all for being in here, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.